Hello, dear students in grade 7. This is our first mathematics video about what we revised starting this year in September. The 3 lessons we are revising from grade 6. Lesson number 1, priority of operations or order of operations. Lesson number 2, decimal numbers or signed numbers. Lesson number 3 talks about triangles. In these lessons, we learned important concepts or theorems or formulas. These formulas you can apply, or these concepts you can apply directly whenever you need them. Concept number 1 talks about order of operation. What do we mean when we say order of operation? If you have a numerical expression and you want to calculate its value in numbers, you need to apply something called order of operations. Since in this numerical expression, you will have many numbers with different operations. Order of operations means PEMDAS. What do we mean by PEMDAS? Parentheses, so you start, if you have in your expression parentheses, you start calculating what is inside the parentheses, then you go to calculate exponents or powers. After that, you move to multiplication and division from left, then to addition and subtraction from left. For example, if we have this numerical expression, we ask in this numerical expression, who's the strongest operation? They are parentheses. Inside the parentheses, since we have one operation, 9 minus 2, so we calculate the value of 9 minus 2, it's 7. All the other numbers go down as they are. Now, in this expression, the strongest is exponent. So 2 cubed, its answer is 8, and all the others go down. Now in this expression, the strongest are times and division. We start calculating them from left. This means 2 times 3 is 6. Then we calculate 45 divided 5 is 9. Now in this expression, we have subtraction and addition. So we start calculation from left. 8 minus 3 is 5. After that, in this expression, 5 plus 7 is 12. Then 12 plus 6 minus 9, we calculate 12 plus 6 is 18. Then 18 minus 9, we are left with 1 operation. The answer is 9. Concept number 2 talks about decimal numbers or signed numbers. When we talk about signed numbers, they refer to positive and negative numbers. Positive number mean this number is preceded by a plus, and a negative number is preceded by a minus. For example, +1, +5 are positive numbers, -9, -13, -3.6 are negative numbers. +3/4 is a positive number written as a fraction. 0 is the only number that is not signed. It's not positive nor negative. And any number written without a sign, this number is considered as positive. For example, 5 is a positive number, 3 is a positive number, 6.1 is a positive number. Now, opposite of a positive number is a negative number, and the opposite of a negative number is positive. So any negative number has an opposite positive number, and any positive number has an opposite negative number. Now, if you look at this, opposite of +5 is -5, opposite of -2 is 2. Now, in this concept, we are talking about addition of signed numbers. When we are adding two signed numbers, either these numbers has the same signs or different signs. If we are talking about same signs, we are adding a positive number with a positive number, then my answer will be positive and I add both numbers. A negative number with a negative number, my answer will be negative and I add both numbers. For example, +3 plus +15 is +18. -10 plus -3, since they are negative, then my answer is negative and I add 10 plus 3 is 13. We are adding now signed numbers with different signs. We are adding a negative number with a positive number or a positive with a negative. We take the sign of the greatest number and then we subtract the numbers. For example, -7 plus positive 10. Since 10 is the greatest number, the sign is positive, then my answer will be positive. Here, as you can see, I didn't write plus since plus can be written or can be shifted or canceled from a positive number. So now I say 10 minus 7 is 3. Now, if we are adding two opposite numbers, always our answer is 0. For example, -10 plus +10, my answer is how much? It is 0. Any two opposite numbers added together, their answer is 0. Now, if we are subtracting two signed numbers, number 1 minus number 2, of course, number 1 has a sign, it might be positive or negative. Number 2 might also be positive or negative. The procedure is we keep the number 1 as it is. This minus, the subtraction becomes a plus, and we find the opposite of the second number. For example, +7 minus -5, I keep +7 as it is. Subtraction becomes addition. -5, the opposite of -5 is +5. Now I'm back to addition. I'm adding two positive numbers. My answer is positive, and 7 plus 5 is 12. Now we move to triangles. Triangles are very important in our geometry part in math. Triangles, what do we mean when we talk about a triangle? A triangle is a closed shape or a shape in math having 3 angles, 3 sides, and 3 vertices. For example, if we have triangle PRQ, these are the vertices, vertex R, vertex Q, and vertex P. We have side RQ, side PQ, and side PR. We have 3 angles, angle RPQ, angle PQR, and angle QRP. Always when naming an angle, the name of the vertex where we are naming the angle should be in the middle. In a triangle, since we have 3 angles, if we add the measure of the 3 angles, if we add the measure of angle 1 plus the measure of angle 2 plus the measure of angle 3, always the sum of the 3 angles in a triangle is 180 degrees. These are the most important concepts that we revised starting our year. Please watch this video well, and if you have any question, don't hesitate to ask me. Thank you.